नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते राधानाथ स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणी। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितमेन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सखगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सखगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसूते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ईश्वर परम कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादिर गोविंद सर्व कारण कारणम। ओम तत्सत। हरे कृष्ण। By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Shri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the King of Secrets, Raja Guhyam. So now by Krishna's causeless mercy, we are understanding all about our self, Atma, that is the soul. The soul is always there. As soul, we are always there. There is no end. That's what we are studying every day about the soul. And Krishna is teaching in Bhagavad Gita in the sloka number 11 to 30. He is not even mentioning a single time in this sloka the word Atma or the soul. But he uses the word Enam many times. That refers to the soul. So, by nature, the soul is supposed to be happy all the time. That is our constitutional position, to be happy all the time. Satchid Ananda. Ananda is bliss, full of bliss. Satchit Ananda by nature. But when we are controlled by the modes of nature, we lose that happiness. In this material world, if we are not in Krishna consciousness, then we will be sad only. We won't be happy at all. That is the reality. That is the fact we understand from Bhagavad Gita. Because when the mind is not in our control, there won't be peace of mind. In this world, especially in this so-called modern world, our mind is controlled by everyone else using social media platforms. Now even AI starts controlling us. If you ask one question in AI, like ChatGPT or Google Gemini or anything, that will ask us several questions. That is the reality. You want to know something and ask one question. And that will ask, okay, do you want to know more about this? Or do you want to know more about that? I can explain you more. I can give you more knowledge, something like that. It takes us in different directions. That is the reality we need to understand. Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita that if we know this Bhagavad Gita, then there is nothing else there for us to know. But here in this world, we are controlled by everyone. When we watch some movies, that whatever we see in that movie, that is controlling us. Similarly, games, media, newspapers, and social media posts and groups and whatnot. And these days, YouTube Shorts or even in Facebook, everywhere. So that people simply get addicted to that. What is the end result? The end result is that our mind is not with us. It is taken away. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita that the senses are so strong and impetuous that they forcibly carry away the mind. Yatato hyapi kaunteya purusasya vipaschitaga indriyani pramatini haranti prashabam manaha. So indriyani, the senses are pramatini, they are very strong and impetuous, that they forcibly carry away the mind. Haranti prashabam managa. But what Krishna is teaching us? Tani sarvani samyamya yukta asita matparaga vasehi yasendriyani tasya prajna pratistita. Tani sarvani samyamya. Tani means those, sarvani means all those senses. Samyamya, one should control them, all the senses. But Krishna said in the previous sloka that even a person who has knowledge, who is endeavoring to control them, even for him, the senses are so strong that they forcibly carry away the mind. Yatato hi api kaunteya purusasya vipaschitaha. Yatato hi. So a person who is endeavoring, who is trying to control the senses, but the senses are so strong that they forcibly carry away the mind. Then how we can control the mind? Tani sarvani samyamya. Yukta asita matparaha. So that means engaged in Krishna's service by completely surrendering unto him, taking shelter unto him, keeping him as the ultimate destination, ultimate goal. Matparaha. That's what is very important. Yukta asita matparaha. Then only it is possible to vasehi yasendriyani. So we will be able to bring those senses under the control of ourself. Vasehi yasendriyani. Tasya prajna pratistita. So that person's intelligence is very well established. Prajna pratistita. Tasya prajna. Because the senses, they not only carry away the mind. Indriyani pramatini haranti prashabam managa. But the senses, even one of the roaming senses on which mind focuses, can carry away the intelligence of that person. Even one of the roaming senses on which the mind focuses can carry away the intelligence. Indriyanam hi sharatham yanmanonu vidiyate tadasya harati prajnam vayurnavam ibam basagam. So, when the mind focuses on the sense objects, then the senses carry away not only the mind, but also the intelligence, just like a boat on the water is swept away by a strong wind. Haranti prashabam managam. There is vayur navam ibam basa. So, how we are going to bring that mind under our control, not under the control of the senses? Because mind is the main thing here. Either mind should control the senses, then we will have intelligence very well established. If the mind is not controlling the senses, that means senses will control the mind, then we will lose intelligence. There won't be intelligence. If senses control our mind, we won't have intelligence. If we control our mind, then intelligence is very well established. That's why tasya prajna pratistita. Vasehi yasendriyani tasya prajna pratistita. So that means it's very important for us to focus on only one thing, that is our mind. Everyone has to mind their own mind. It's very important. I mentioned this so many times in the past. So they say that mind your own business. So our business is to mind our own mind. We need to focus on where our mind is going. That's very important. We need to keep a constant watch on our mind, where it is going. Yato nischalati manaschañchalam astiram tatastatho niyamyete atmanyeva vasam naye. So from wherever the mind wanders due to its flickering and unsteady nature, yato nischalati manaschañchalam astiram. Tatastato niyamyaitat atmanyeva vasam nayed. From there, we need to bring back our mind and again bring it under the control of the self. Atmanyeva vasam. Atmanyeva vasam. That's what is very important. That should be the way of our life. Every day in all our activities, whatever we do, we have to keep a constant watch on where our mind is going and bring it back. Wherever it goes, bring it back and focus it on Krishna. That's why Krishna said that Mayarpita mano buddhir mamevaishyasi asamsaya. You offer your mind and intelligence unto me, you will come to me, no doubt about it. So that means we should not be carried away. Our mind should not be carried away by whatever is happening in this material world. In this material world, things will keep on changing. Lot of things will happen every day. Every day the media is looking for so much of news. If they don't get news, they will feel very frustrated. They want a lot of news to feed us. All kinds of news where people suffering, people get killed, accidents, and there's so many other things, and war, and this and that. All kinds of news. Media is so happy to publish them. That's how they want to make money. And they too. It's so unfortunate these days. Maybe someone gets killed in an accident. Maybe a bus runs over someone or a car runs over someone. In the media, those news, they will keep on putting that again and again, those kind of clips. I don't know what fun they are getting it by showing that as a news. That is how we are controlled. As I said in the beginning, we are controlled. We are controlled by the media. We are controlled by everything around us. And these days, the social media. These days, big companies. So we just everything we want to. They want us to do the way they want us to do. That's it. We don't have the real freedom at all. In order to get the real freedom, we have to ditch all these things and focus our mind on Krishna. Ditch in the sense, of course, it has become so complicated these days. You cannot leave all these things. But with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we need to focus our mind on Krishna and utilize all this technology and all this available, like social media groups, contacts, everything in the service of Krishna. That is the way we have to utilize, we have to use everything in Krishna's service. That should be our ultimate goal. Because these days, with this kind of technology, it's so easy to identify the devotees. For example, all of us are able to connect every day and study Bhagavad Gita like this. Without this technology, it's not possible. Now I have the goal of identifying even many devotees, especially the students, and definitely I'm seeing success, and it's going to become a big success in future, no doubt about it. We will be able to give this knowledge, because this knowledge is the key. Knowledge is very important. Bhagavad Gita knowledge is very, very important. Without this knowledge, we are acting like fools. That's it. In all our day-to-day activities, whatever we do, everything are foolish acts without the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, without even knowing about our own self, without even knowing that we are the soul, not the body. So all kinds of activities, actions we do in this way, in Krishna's eyes, they will all look very stupid. But with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, understanding that we are soul, not the body, and now Krishna is the super soul, and understanding that Krishna is our supreme Lord, and when we develop that love on Krishna, that's what is very important. Istakashyamiti me mati. Jnana yajnena tene akam istakashyamiti me mati. So with this knowledge, they will develop a desire to me. That's what, love on Krishna. That's what is very important. So we should be carried over by this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, not by whatever the news published by the media or whatever is happening around the world. That should not affect us. That should not disturb us at all. But every day, every moment, we should be thinking about Krishna only. Krishna has given us this knowledge, and Krishna is taking care of everything. And by Krishna's causeless mercy, we will be able to make our mind as our best friend. Then it's going to help at the time of death. Because when death comes, which is inevitable, everyone is going to die. Old age comes itself, a person will lose a lot of abilities. Especially the karmendriyas, they don't work that well. Even our metabolism also will go down. That is the reality. That is the fact. There will be muscle loss. And we won't be able to be very active when a person gets old. Then slowly, when the time goes by, so when a person gets very old, the senses are going to become very weak. But one thing we need to understand, that mind is always young. Mind will never ever get old. That's what we need to know. It is always young. That mind should be focused only on Krishna. So if we are able to fix our mind on Krishna when we are young and when we are very active, when we are able to do all kinds of activities only as an offering unto Krishna, only as a service to Krishna, especially only identifying the devotees of Krishna and giving them this matchless gift, this Bhagavad Gita. So if we engage ourselves in Krishna conscious, Krishna's service all the time, then at the old age, that is called real retirement. Actually, all the time work for Krishna, all the time doing everything for Krishna, because we need to think that whatever we are doing it only for Krishna. If a person is a student studying only for Krishna, or has a family and working, goes to office and working, actually we are working for only Krishna. So that's how we need to think. Like Arjuna in the battlefield, in the beginning, he was not able to fight. When he thought that he's going to fight for himself, he couldn't fight. That's why he asked Krishna that what's the use of this kingdom? What's the use of this happiness? Because for whom I came here to fight, they themselves have come here to fight with me and ready to lose their life and belonging. So what is the use of this battle? Kim no rajena govinda, kim bhogege jivitena va, esamarte kangshitam na rajyam bhogaga sukhanicha, tayime avasita yuddhe pranam styaktva dhananicha. But when he understood this entire Bhagavad Gita, he realized very well, he understood very well that he has to fight for Krishna, because Krishna told Arjuna that I've come here to establish the principles of dharma. Yada yada gi dharmasya glanyat bhavati bharata abhyuttanam adharmasya tadatmanam sajamyam. So whenever there is a decline in dharma, religious principles, whenever there is a predominant rise of religion, at that time I discern myself and establish the principles of religion. That's what Krishna says. So that way, when Krishna is with us, and now this Bhagavad Gita is dharma, this many times Krishna also mentions in this Bhagavad Gita that this is dharma, idi guhyatamam. So this is the topmost knowledge and this is the dharma. So we need to now establish dharma with this Bhagavad Gita. So that way, if we engage ourselves in Krishna's service by always studying Bhagavad Gita, by spreading his message and identifying the devotees and making more devotees. So that way, when the old age comes, when we practice our mind to remember only Krishna all that time, in all our activities, if we are able to do only for Krishna, Sarva karmani manasa sanyasyaste sukham vasi. That's what. In all our activities, we should renounce them mentally. So then only we can live happily in this body. Sukham vasi navadware pure dehi naiva kurvan na karyan. Navadwara puram. This body is a city with 9 gates, city of 9 gates. So Navadwara puram. That's what is this body. So that way, with the help of this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, by understanding this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, by rendering service unto Krishna, by dedicating our life unto Krishna, by doing everything for Krishna, so then we will be able to lead a very, very meaningful and purposeful life. And then at the time of death, we don't have to think about anything in this material world. There is no need. Because anyhow, a person is going to die. That can happen at any time. It's not only that a person has to get old and then go to deathbed and die. These days, death comes in many, many forms. And especially those deadly diseases like cancer and other things. Earlier, it was only old people used to get it. Now, because of the so-called modern advancements, people eat all kinds of junk food, especially processed food, which is not good for health at all. People get these kind of diseases at a very young age also. Cancer and all those things, it's becoming very normal. At very young age, people get. So that way, death can come at any time to anyone in any way, any means. So, but we have to face it. We have to get ready with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. We need to serve Krishna as much as possible. That's what is very important. So now what we are studying in Bhagavad Gita in the second chapter of Bhagavad Gita. In the sloka number 18. Antavanta ime deha nityasyukta saririnaha anasino aprameyasya tasmad yudhyasva bharata. So this deha will come to an end. That's what today all the time I was explaining. This body will come to an end. Antavanta ime deha. But not the soul which is inside this body. Saririnaha. Saririnaha means the soul which has got this body, sarira. He is nitya. He is eternal. He is known as eternal. Nitya soktaga saririna. And he is indestructible, anasino, and immeasurable, aprameyasya. Tasmad yudyasva bharata. Therefore, you fight. So that's what Krishna is telling Arjuna. The material body of the indestructible, immeasurable, and eternal living entity is due to come to an end. Therefore, fight, O descendant of Bharata. Then in the next sloka, what we are studying, in the sloka number 19. Yenam veti hantaram yaschainam manyate katham Ubau tau na vijanito nayam hanti nahanyate. Anyone who knows enam beti that the soul is the killer, hantaram, the soul is the killer. Or anyone who thinks nachainam manyate, manyate means think that the soul can be killed. Enam hatam, the soul can be killed. Ubautau na vijanito, both of them they don't understand. So anyone who knows that the soul is the killer or who thinks that the soul can be killed, both of them are not in knowledge. Because nayam hanti na hanyate. The soul can never kill and it can never be killed. That's why nayam hanti na hanyate. Neither he who thinks the living entity the slayer, nor he who thinks its slain is in knowledge, for the self slays not, nor is slain. Then in the next sloka, what we are studying in the sloka number 20, the law of conservation of birth and death. That's what Krishna is. न जायते म्रियते वा कदाश्चिन् नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः अजो नित्यः शाश्वतोऽयं पुराणो न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे. We studied the law of conservation of mass and the law of conservation of energy, all such things. So mass can neither be created nor be destroyed. Similarly, energy can neither be created nor be destroyed, but it can be changed from one form into another. There are different forms of energy. So similarly here, Krishna is teaching us that the soul has neither birth nor death at any point of time. Na jayate, na miryate. And it did not come into being, it does not come into being, and it will not come into being. That means at no point of time the soul was created. It is ever existing. It is always there. That is what is the law of conservation of soul. Ajo nityaga sasvato yam purano. It is unborn, eternal, permanent, and oldest. Ajo nityaga sasvato yam purano. Na hanyate hanyamani sarire. When this sarira, when this body is destroyed, killed, the soul is not disturbed. The soul is not killed at all. Na hanyate hanyamani sarire. For the soul, there is neither birth nor death at any time. He has not come into being, does not come into being, and will not come into being. He is unborn, eternal, ever existing, and primeval. He is not slain when the body is slain. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished the sloka number 20 in the second chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaurabhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare. Tina Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for today's class. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, there is a name Lenovo TB330FU. Name is not showing. Are you able to unmute? Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Vanilla Mataji, Singotian Vanilla. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. So today you understood everything, Mataji? Everything is clear?
Yes, yes, sir. I should allow my mind to control the senses, not the other way. And we have to surrender to God. And definitely, that's
Bhagavad
for
Gita
the day.
knowledge is... What, Mataji? What did you say?
No, sir, I have to keep replaying the same throughout the day.
That's correct. That is correct. All the time. That's what Krishna says, that Sarvesu Kaleshu. Sarvesu Kaleshu Mamanusmarat means all the time remember me. So that is, with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, it is very much possible. Hare Krishna.
I have a request. If I send one of the numbers of my friend Mrs. Mahadevamma from Bengaluru, can she be added?
Yeah. Okay. Any number, if you can give me, if you can send me a WhatsApp message, or even if you tell me also, I can add any time. You have my number, or you have it ready, I can add now also.
Just a second. Okay. Hope I get it very
sure.
Sir, 944 90 56
okay, 56
889. I repeat, 944 90 56 889. Mahadevamma.
Mahadevamma. Okay, I got it. Okay, I will add right now into the WhatsApp. In the WhatsApp group. Thank you.
And it is every day by 8 o'clock, sir, in the morning.
It is actually 5 days a week, Tuesday to Saturday. Tuesday morning to Saturday morning. Yeah. The US time, Monday through Friday. In US time, I live in US. Yeah, evening. That is morning. Morning, Tuesday to Saturday morning. 8 o'clock. I will just... Hare Krishna, Mataji, Hare Krishna. I will add. Ganesh Udupa Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Sumati Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Tamil Puttandu Nalvazhukal, Guruji.
Mataji, Tamil Puttandu Nalvazhukal, Hare Krishna. Yesterday, correct? Mataji, it was
yesterday. Today is Vishu. So Vishu Ashamtakal to all who celebrate. And thank you for the beautiful class today, Guruji. All very, very important shlokas covered today. And also the important thing you told about the mind controlling the senses. and not to allow the senses to control the mind, and it should be done throughout the day. You should remember that throughout the day.
Yes, Mataji.
Very important lesson.
Bhagavad
Thank
Gita,
you. Thank
Krishna
you.
is giving us all the knowledge. We just have to repeatedly study again and again and use it. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, yes, Guruji. Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you,
Guruji.
Mataji.
Hare
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Krishna. Mohanan
Hare
Prabhu,
Ram.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Prabhu, Pranam.
Thank you so much for the class, Guruji. Thank you
Yes,
so much. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna.
Guruji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram.
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Thank you,
Hare.
Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Asha Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji, for wonderful class.
Yes, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji.
We should develop love and faith towards Krishna. Then only we can establish Dharma, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji. With Krishna's
Thank you,
mercy.
Guruji.
Yes,
Yes,
Mataji.
Guruji.
It will happen. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Jyoti Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for the class.
Yes, Mataji.
Thank you for keeping us in Krishna consciousness, Guruji.
It's Krishna's mercy only, Mataji. He's keeping us in his consciousness. Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, true, Guruji. That only I was thinking. Because of his mercy only, we are
Yeah.
able to read Bhagavad Gita. So otherwise, no, many people are there. If they know also, they are not interested.
Yeah, we can't even now imagine a life without Bhagavad Gita, without Krishna. We can't even think about it. Yes, Mataji.
True, Guruji. Every minute, really becoming closer to Krishna. That
Closer
feel
to
is
Krishna.
there actually, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji. Especially with the knowledge, everything becomes very, very easy for us to remember him. Yes, Mataji.
In every step, I can connect to Krishna and Bhagavad Gita many times. Recently, I went to the hospital to see my brother-in-law.
Yes.
There, in the big lift, many people are coming and many people are going at one time. That time, I felt that all jivas who come to the this Prithvi, in that way, he will bring and he will take. No, that feel like it came actually at that time.
Exactly. There is a reality. It's all in the eternal time. If we look at these things like seconds, just like that, it's all happening so fast.
Yes, Guruji. When we have that knowledge, only when we see the outer things all materialized, then only we can connect to Bhagavad Gita and Krishna.
We should be able to think beyond birth and death. Yes, Mother. That's what is very important.
Yes, Guruji. Many people are scared of death, and when they come to know the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, then that
for billions of years, this earth is old, but our presence here is only few decades, and things will go very fast. We are not able to see that. That is because of Maya. Yes,
yes, Guruji. Every time now we have to think that when the death comes means we are seeing Krishna. That feel, if it is there, means we'll be happy for the death also, right, Guruji?
That is true, Mataji. With the knowledge, when we prepare ourselves, we are getting closer to Krishna. That's a very important thing, because with our so many Krishna conscious activities, we got the opportunities to serve Krishna now so much. And if we get ourselves engaged in Krishna's service, so then it is easy for us to actually progress towards Krishna. Next life means we are getting even more closer to Krishna. So no doubt, Mataji, that's it. If you go to Krishna, next life itself, it is really great. Otherwise, we are getting closer to Krishna. Yes.
Now only we should, if another Janma is there, still that consciousness should come in an early stage only, that we have to ask her what
no doubt.
No need to ask only, right, Guruji?
That is true. Even now we got this opportunity, it's because it's coming from our previous birth. Otherwise we will not get interest in this Bhagavad Gita at all.
True, Guruji. Many people, if we go to the hospital, will come to know many people are suffering from lots of diseases.
Everyone is suffering. This material world.
A small baby within for 10 years is suffering from cancer and all. Recently, I came to know that one baby is born without large intestine, like that. Because of Krishna's mercy, we are healthy. We are able to eat the food and digest the food. our body is digesting.
Krishna is saying that I enter into everyone's body and I digest the food. So, praninam deham ashritaga, pranapanam samukritva samayuktaga, pachamyannam chaturvidam. So, Krishna is saying that. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Guruji. It's nice to know, Guruji. Day by day, improving.
Yes.
That knowledge I'm gaining, really feeling happy, Guruji.
It is true, Mataji. That is true. He has
Thank
more
you,
plans. We will engage in his plans. Yes, Mataji. We'll serve.
Yes,
Hare Krishna.
Guruji. Yes. Hare
Thank
Krishna,
you,
Guruji.
Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Sunita Mataji, Hare Krishna. Lakshmi Sridhar Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
By the costless mercy of Sri Krishna, we are able to study Bhagavad Gita today, the topmost knowledge. Today, much is much told about mind, the wavering mind, which is the great problem for us. The soul, which is permanent, that is Satchidananda. If we are not in Krishna conscious, we cannot be happy. As the mind is not in our control, there is no peace. Krishna says, once we know Bhagavad Gita, there is nothing to know anything more. In the material world, people get addicted to social media and mind gets misled. The powerful senses forcibly carry away the mind, that is the wavering mind. Krishna says, those senses one should control. A person who tries to control is not able to control. By engaging in Krishna's service, taking shelter unto Krishna, then it is possible to control senses and our mind. Then our intelligence is well established. Senses carry away the intelligence. To control our mind from senses, when senses overpower, there is no intelligence. One should mind their own mind. We should be conscious of our mind always. Mind should not be carried away by this material world. Media controls us here. With the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we can focus on Krishna and utilize everything in Krishna's service. All this technology we can utilize in Krishna's service. All activities are stupid without the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. We have to develop love on Krishna. Krishna will help us in everything. Krishna established Dharma also. All activities should be renounced mentally. By dedicating our life unto Krishna, we can lead a purposeful life. In the sloka number 18, Krishna is telling, this body will come to an end. Whereas the soul is eternal, it will not come to an end. Soul is immeasurable, indestructible. And in the sloka number 19, Krishna is telling anyone who knows soul is the killer, anyone who thinks that soul can be killed, both don't understand, they don't have knowledge. Soul can never kill or never killed. And sloka number 20, Krishna is telling, like energy and mass, soul has neither birth nor death. At no point, soul was created. It is always there. When body is destroyed, soul is not destroyed. Soul is unborn, eternal, ever existing, not slain when body is slain. Very nicely understood. Thank you very much, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtana.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Krishna